Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, I did a video recently about Igbo people, and they all came round throwing punches because they felt that our video was not favorable to them. But then of course there's a lot of Igbo elements in the news, and I have to report it. So I await the punches as I bring you this. Igbo man files suit to repatriate Nnamdi Kanu from United Kingdom, says IPOB leader is a terrorist. So that's the headline. Igbo man files suit to repatriate Nnamdi Kanu from the United Kingdom, says IPOB leader is a terrorist. So now let's get into exactly what's going on here. An Igbo man, Donald Okonkwo, has described Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist and prayed a federal high court sitting in Abuja to order for the repatriation of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader from the United Kingdom. Okonkwo, in the suit before the court, listed the British High Commission in Nigeria, the Department of State Services (DSS), and the Attorney General of the Federation as the first, second, and third defendants, respectively, in the case. Kanu, whose IPOB group has since been proscribed by the Nigerian government, disappeared from Nigeria after soldiers raided his Abia home in September 2015. The IPOB leader, who was facing treason charges before his disappearance, currently resides in the United Kingdom. He is also a British citizen. But Okonkwo, in the suit he filed through his counsel, Abiodun Sodiq, told the court that Kanu was hiding in the United Kingdom. He requested that the court should order for the repatriation of the IPOB leader within 21 days. Issues Okonkwo said the court should decide include whether the first defendant is not under obligation to repatriate the IPOB separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu, being a fugitive come terrorist from Great Britain, where he has been hiding since September 2015 under the cover of his citizenship status back to Nigeria, so that he can stand trial for his treasonable felony amongst other sundry offences pending against him before Honorable Justice Mrs. Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Whether by a true interpretation of Section 1, 4, and 5 of the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2015, the second defendant has not abdicated his duties by failing, neglecting, and omitting to arrest and extradite the IPOB separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu from Great Britain back to Nigeria, so that he can stand trial for treasonable felony amongst other sundry offences, considering the bench warrant issued on the 28th of March 2019 by Honorable Justice Mrs. Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja for the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu after it was determined that he flouted his bail conditions. Whether the third defendant, as the chief law officer of the Federation, is not under a statutory duty to advise the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to sever diplomatic relationships with the first defendant for harboring Nnamdi Kanu, being a fugitive come terrorist in Great Britain, and whether the failure of the third defendant does not amount to abdication of his duty under the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2018. He said the court should declare that the second respondent abdicated his duties by failing and neglecting or omitting to arrest and extradite the IPOB separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu from Great Britain back to Nigeria, so he can stand his trial for treasonable felony amongst other sundry offenses. So now there we now have it now. An Igbo man, and you don't get more Igbo than a Donald Okonkwo. I mean, the first name you think of when you think of an Igbo person is Okonkwo. So is a steeped in the wool, dyed in the wool, a son of the soil Igbo man, going to an Abuja court with his Yoruba lawyer to go and ask that the United Kingdom extradite Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria so that Malam Buhari can meidumbu him. This is what the Igbos now are requesting of their own number one son, because I think we can say Nnamdi Kanu is their own number one son now. So an Igbo man, and we've seen this a lot. Remember, we saw that with that guy, what's his name? I can't remember his name now, the one that tried to steal the AAC party from Showore. So now we are seeing it again with this one now. So this is a trend that we are seeing now. So this guy has now gone to court to request that the courts extradite Nnamdi Kanu from Great Britain to Nigeria to come and face trial. But then, of course, Nnamdi Kanu is not even living in Great Britain, he's living in Israel. So he's pointing his arrows in the wrong direction. But really, nevertheless, him pointing that arrow is the gangan of this matter, is the real gangan of this matter. So this guy now is now going to court to ask that they extradite Nnamdi Kanu. So now this is now a new development. So what says you? Conversations in the comment section. Let me know what you are making of all this. The Igbo man after the Igbo man via the Yoruba lawyer and the Hausa judge. This is now what we are having to conjure with rather in Nigeria. So this is what we are conjuring with Nigeria. So how do you conjure with it? Come tell me how you are conjuring with this in the comment section. But before you come tell me what your abracadabra is about this in the comment section, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then let me know what you are making of all this in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, carry on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.